Hi folks, I'm Matt and welcome to My Expanded Universe, a show where I go through the entire EU in chronological order as best I know how. Alright folks, I got some comic books to talk about. 2 issues from the Marvel series, and one is great, and the other one, let's just say better luck next time. Now both of these come from the classic Star Wars Marvel comic book series, and they're issues 47 and 48. But let me just break it down. 47 is written by Archie Goodwin, and basically it's titled Droid World. Now in this adventure, 3PO and R2 accompany Luke in trying to fix a blaster or some kind of one of those standing shooting guns that you see in Empire Strikes Back. And it's been damaged, and Luke finds out there's maybe one person who has the parts, and it's Klixen. And it's Klixen's moon is where they have to go to. Now Klixen is part cyborg, mostly cyborg at this point, and he doesn't trust humans, and he surrounds himself with droids on this droid, ship, which is basically the droid world. So even though, he's okay to help fix that, fix that part that Luke needs, he can't come on the ship. R2-D2 and C-3PO can come and retrieve it. So he sends the droids, and then of course there's a big upheaval in Droid World where R2-D2 and C-3PO are kind of stuck in the middle trying to protect Klixen from the evil droids who have turned against him. Now, this story is particularly sacred to me, I guess is the word, or maybe sentimental for me, it may be a better word, because I used to have the record play and read album. In fact, I still have it somewhere on here where you would play it and read it. This is one of the 2 Marvel comic book stories that got converted into those record and read children's novels. And I didn't know that at the time. So I think it was Planet of the Hoojibs and the Droid World were the 2. Now, we didn't have Planet of the Hoojibs. I remember seeing this at a Kmart and begging my mom for it because I was like, oh no, it's the continuing adventures of Star Wars. I have to have it. But mom wouldn't let me have it. And Droid World, I can't remember. I think she may have bought that one for me. But man, I listened to Droid World all the time because it was new EU. Now, I didn't know what Expanded Universe was. I just knew that anything that happened outside the movies, I wanted to know about. And I thought Droid World was a completely new adventure they never told before. Little did I know that it was coming out, it was from a comic book that had come out years ago, and I didn't have a clue. Because like I said, I read some of the old comic books back in the day, but since I couldn't get issue number 1 and read all the way through, I just gave up trying to collect them all because comic book shops didn't exist back then. But anyway, to find out years later when I bought these, when I started reading them, I found out Droid World, the children's book that I had, was based off this comic book. I was like, oh right! And it was so cool to get to reread that adventure again. So thumbs up for that one. Now on the flip side of that, you have issue 48, which is subtitled The Third Law. Now this one was written by Larry Hama. And in it, Finance Minister Vincent Tardy and Leia go to Argwa to seek financing for these X-Wings, because that's what the Alliance does now. They're seeking financing from other planets. This kind of makes sense. It's a banking planet they're trying to get a loan from. I guess they're independent because Vader's there too, trying to foil their plans. Or is he? Maybe he's trying to trick Leia out of giving up her precious Alderaanian jewels. This story is kind of a black eye on the Expanded Universe all around. Now, I have praised the Marvel Star Wars comics for being creative and imaginative. And yeah, they are a little hokey at times, but overall I thought they were really good. This one is straight up cheese, man. It makes no sense. With Vader's presence there, what he's doing there, how he goes about his business. Like, if they want the planet, just call in the reinforcements. I'm pretty sure the Empire could take over a banking planet. And then plus, Leia, chronologically wise, has just escaped your clutches. But he wants to kill the finance manager. He wants to kill the finance advisor or whatever for the Rebel Alliance. He's more important than Leia? I don't get it. Finally, the whole thing about him trying to trick Leia out of giving up her Alderaanian jewels or something, I don't know. The story is just a mess. It's a mess, and it's not very good. It is kind of lame, even for those standards. I can't imagine someone thinking, oh yeah, this is great. All Vader needed was a top hat and to tie Leia to the railroad tracks and go hee 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 hee, and maybe, you know, twist his mustache a little bit. I mean, it was really that kind of corny. The stuff I'd expect in a Clone Wars TV show, and, you know, not in a Marvel comic book from the 80s. Aghast. All right, folks, that's all the time I have for now. See you next time with another video.